One thing that I've noticed recently is a lot of people have been trying to get into reselling. Now, of course, for the past few years, this has been a really popular trend. Reselling has been continuing to grow, but why has it become so difficult? Recently, I've seen a lot of people trying to get into reselling, however their pages slowly die out, and why is that? I think a lot of people get too ahead of themselves and don't focus on the basics. When I first started reselling, it was really easy to buy a Jordan or a Dunk for retail and instantly make $100, $200 profit. All shoes sold and the reselling market was insane. It was fairly simple and really anyone can do it. No matter how big of a reseller you were, you would see success, but that's not the same anymore. Now it's about standing out, and even myself, I don't stand out that much. As you guys know, I focus a lot on consignment, and recently it's not been performing, and I don't really think it'll be the future anymore. Back in 2022, 50% of my sales were from consignment. When I first started reselling, I really didn't focus too hard on trying to grow my page or trying to stand out as an individual. I feel like I have the connections and the knowledge, however, I can't apply it to its full extent because I'm lacking the resources to do so. So with that being said, I just want to give you guys some tips on how you can stand out and how you can be successful reselling in 2024. But going forward, I believe these tips will help you guys a lot. So my first tip is focus on growing your page. Make sure that you're making content and make sure that you're appealing to your audience. Post consistently and make sure that it looks professional. Try to put a little effort into what you're doing and give it purpose. Now that can be hard to post consistently when you put a lot of effort into one video. However, I want you to remember, it's always quality over quantity. Anyone can record themselves talking for 5 to 10 minutes, but who cares if you're not saying anything relevant? Another thing is build your connections. Even if you're not making a lot of profit, it always helps to meet new resellers, reach out to people, and make deals happen. The more deals you make, the more professional you look, and the more success you'll see in the future. I think one of the easiest ways to do that is engage in your local community. When I started reselling, I moved from Virginia to Texas, and I knew absolutely no one in Texas. When I started my page, the first thing that I did was join local groups, reach out to local resellers, and build my connections that way. Back in Texas, this is why I think I saw so much success. I found this way the easiest to grow myself and my page and get those consistent sales. And like I said, don't always worry about profit. When you're starting off, it's better to just move in volume and get transactions done. The more transactions you do, the more you can learn from them. You have to remember, not everything is about making money, it's about learning. The experiences that you get along the way is what's going to make the difference in the long run. And also remember, try and stand out. Try and make content that either suits a certain niche or make content that really applies to your audience and shows your transparency. I personally still don't think that I have a niche, but the content I try to make is just really me documenting my journey and me talking about things that I think are relevant. Now, I recently started TikTok and I've actually seen a lot of success with that, and I think it's because everything that I'm covering has relevance to not only me, but to people that just care about clothes like myself. I feel like I'm reaching out to people and connecting with people that have the same interests as me. Now, while these tips seem fairly simple, I think it's important that everyone remembers them. 99% of people don't see success overnight. It's about working towards your goals little by little. I'm still trying to grow my page. I'm still trying to get 1,000 followers, and I'm still trying to scale to $10,000 a month. And while that's still a ways away, what matters is that you start today and that you work hard towards it. I believe reselling will continue to grow and the market will continue to change, and resellers will have to adapt. Now, while the market will change and the trends will change, one thing that won't is you and your brand. If you build something that's meaningful and that is there to stay, you'll have no issue changing with the market and adapting. I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you're able to learn something from this video.